Hey lads, welcome back to the tutorial of Wheel and Reese. Today I'm going to be going over something but simple called moving images. I know a lot of videos you watch nowadays always move images and things like that. So today I'm going to show you how to do it in Canva, that's easy. And I'm going to show you how to do the templates, and then I'm going to show you how to use in CapCut. And then obviously I'm going to be like, give some examples in it. So let's go. So step one, you're going to go to Canva, which is a free app. You don't pay for this, you understand? Everything's free. So you're going to have to create. And then we're going to use a video because obviously we want to make it moving. So yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to use the color black. Here we go. And then we're going to find a grid, right? So I'm going to go to grid. I think there is one like that looks like you can take one that like fits perfect. You don't even have to like use a grid, but I'm just going to make it for the video to make it easier. Understand? So yeah, you can just find like grid lines. Obviously go for the white, but like I think that one can actually work as well. That's actually perfect. Because the one I used last time was like very thin. So yeah. Now you're just gonna obviously like let it fit, or you just press plus and there we go, it will be the same scale as this one. What you do now, you just save it. I'm gonna save it, yeah, it's a video obviously. Must make sure it's a video. I'm gonna save it as grid. Oh, we're not done yet, right? So now we're gonna go back into CapCut, right? Import the grid and then put it back in here. Now what you're gonna do now is, right, the grid on its own looks decent, right? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some effects. I'm gonna add black noise. I usually add it about twice just to give it a proper effect. I'm just gonna drag it up. Now we're gonna do is go on to the image, and then we go to blend, and then you put the opacity probably to about there. Then you press play, you'll see that it's got a bit of that thing going. The only thing is like what I will say the negative part about doing it the cheat. This is actually cheating actually. The right way is do it in CapCut. Not there the level when I get the level we'll do that. But the right way is do it in CapCut to have more movement. But I mean look, this is a quick and easy way just to make a grid. So yeah, that's about it. Now you gotta save the grid, obviously export it. And there you go. So number one, you got a grid now. This is the popular thing you're gonna see nowadays when you watch my videos. So yeah, that's done. Number two would be the paper crumble. This is something that's so very popular. So what I did was I just went online and like just download it basically. But what I did was I added it into the thing. As you can see, if you read there, it says paper crumble sound effects. So I did is I went to sound effect. Like here's got swish and swoosh. You know, I just added into just to get extra effect. You know, you don't have to add it because like when I play it, normally just mute it. But I'm saying like if you want to add to what you've got. You go. So now you've got this grid line, is very popular. Paper crumble is popular, and then you can use like on short videos or long form videos. The third one I want to go for is shapes. This is something that's very popular with videos. So I'm just going to normal thumbnail. Now first thing we're gonna do is right, we gotta make it grid. Otherwise, let's just say if the grid, I'll explain off. So basically, go to elements. Now I'm gonna choose element, right? I'm gonna go for let's say moon, or let's say sun. If it pops up. Obviously, you gotta pick the one that's down, not paid for. Let's try because even a moving one as well. But we're gonna go for like a normal plain one right now. We're not gonna go for the top yet. So there's the moon. So what I do now is right, we say this obviously. Back into CapCut. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add that. Now we're back in CapCut. We're gonna add this into the CapCut. Now what we do now is this is very simple, right? Because obviously you don't want to have the green background. Obviously you just want to have the sun, because you want to add the sun to your project. So what you can do is I'm gonna show you the easy way, right? So what you do is you go to remove PNG, you go to chrome key, obviously it'll select automatically. There you go. You can save it now already if you want to, like. But normally what you can do is you can go into a project and then like when you're doing it, you can just add it to your project with chrome key just to black out the background. Understand? So there you go. Now you got grid lines, very popular paper crumble, and you got some 9 to shapes, and this is all in CapCut and Canva, which is free. So this is like an easy way to do most images. So yeah, let's do. I don't want to just end it off there by doing that. I want to show you like how to add like more movement to your video. So I'm gonna do that now. Let's go. Okay, so now in CapCut, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna add the paper crumble. I'm gonna first add this. We're gonna go to 960. I think we're a bit of a zoom over there. Okay, take away the grid for now. I only need this right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some pictures in here. Well, first we're gonna add some words. I think first we go to words. So we can say maybe did you know? Change the font like that. And then obviously you can either talk or I'll add a bit of text to speech. Let's say Joey can go for a bit of Joey. And there we go. So make sure obviously you edit the part where he doesn't talk, stops talking over there. Now before you go on, this is what I like to do. We're first gonna edit the thing. Add a bit of animation, go to animation. I like to add a bit of typing in there. Now what if you really want to give it a real effect, you can go to sound effects. And then what I do is I have it saved. I usually say keyboard typing. There we go. I already got it saved. So what I do is you can add that into there. It will create like a
did you know
typing effect. So now we already a bit of an effect going. Did you know? And he's talking and he's got the keyboard in the background. Okay, now what I want to do is next thing I want to do is add switches, right? So I'm gonna add. So I drag it down. I'm not gonna add in. I don't want to like add it in. Obviously zoom it. Now we do now before we zoom it, go to remove PNG, go to auto remove, so they can back out the background. And there we go. Now we're just gonna make it a bit smaller. If you want to, you can turn it to the corner, but understand? So now we're gonna match it up to the other voice and the thing that ends there, right? So what I normally do is, right, go onto the image, click on the image, go to animation, but you don't have to pick these ones. Go to combo. So the combo has a zoom in and out the effect. You can choose, obviously, you can take bounce. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take bounce. I'm gonna take zoom. Let's take zoom, alright?
Did you know?
There we go. Simple as that. So there you got now. Look at that. I'm gonna show you quickly the zoom.
Did you know?
Did you know? It ends together because I put it together. So there you go. So now you got now an image, you got the words, and you got about you got 3 things going on there, right? So now you're gonna move about 4. And now what you can do is you can add like more pictures if you want. If you want to as well, like I do some of these. End of there now. Now in the next part of the video where you can like explain more, you can maybe add the grid line. Like this, for example, we can add this. So move it in, and there we go. We got some grid lines going. You know what I'm saying? Now we can from here we can continue. We can do the same thing. You can add some images. You know, we remove Chrome, we remove it again, like I explained. You know, and then obviously now we can zoom it in a bit. You know what I'm saying? And then you can add some things. Let's say Evra loves Rooney, for example. You know, and then obviously you can add text to speech. I'm gonna put it again with big and you know what I'm saying? And there you go. Now you add a bit of speech to it. Now what we do is, as an example, let's say the wording ends over there. Then we do some animation. You can even change it up a little. You can do a bit of a zoom out, maybe like that. You know, depending what you want to do. And then with the image as well, we're gonna do another one. We don't have to zoom again. We can do something else this time. We can do bounce. Look at that. See what I'm saying? And if you really want to now, if you want to add to it, if you want to add the fact that he's talking about United, if you want to, and search up mention flag logo in this case. So I'm doing now. I'm gonna save it, import it obviously. It actually has. You can actually go online, type in PNG to save time, but if it doesn't get saved, you can use the Chrome key. So now I'm gonna add that on top of that. Just make sure you don't. Should I get up and on top of that? Just make sure you add it. Now make sure you add it in line with the other things. See? What I do is I just cut it off like this way it's about to end. You see? That way it's all in the same motion. Now, what you're gonna do now is before you get on with the video, make sure you position. You can add it maybe like that. You can even tilt it a bit. Now we're gonna use another animation. We're gonna try something different. Let's try pendulum. So look at that. Look at that now. It's a bit fast, but I'm gonna go slow through. Now look at that. In one video, you already got. Look at that. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, in one video now, let's make an example. Right? In one video, we got 2 moving images. We got a moving word. We got somebody talk. Oh, now AI. And then we also got a background going there, which is now the grid line, which you can see is moving at the back. You know. Now you could do not keep it out. There's no way where you can like move it. Then you can like, but I mean like it's moving. You know what I'm saying? So now in one video, in one few seconds here, we had so many things going on. I'm gonna show you an example. This is very short, but I'm making it as an example.
Did you know?
Look at that. Did you know? Now, if you as a viewer watching, you're like, oh, this is cool. You got things going. I hope this helps. It's not now in detail. Like I said, I'm also learning. You know, it's like once I get to a point where I can do this on CapCut without needing to use Canva, I'll be love it because that's the right way. But I mean, like someone just starting out, like you guys, like me now, I'm just starting to get learning out. We can use both apps are free. There's no payment involved. So I hope you guys enjoyed this bit of video. I know this is the first time I don't know I use AI to talk, but I'm talking myself. So I mean, yeah. The video is maybe a bit longer, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps. You know, I'm gonna, maybe in a few months' time, you know, once I'm at that level, I can talk about advanced version of it. I would love to. But thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, re-signing off.